This is how my mine used to look. Messy, unrealistic. It worked, but it didn't feel right. And this is what it looks like now. In this video I'll show you my build method, how I turn an ugly, unrealistic mine into something that actually looks and feels real. We will start off this build by clearing out the area where we will be placing the mine, just so we can see the contours better. Once we have cleared out the forest, we find the starting point, we use the flat terrain and we follow the terrain so it looks more realistic, and just find the spot where you would like to start and finish. Make sure that next level you do close to the edge of the first one, as we will be connecting them together. So once you have done all of that, it should look something like this. You can shape it up in the ways how you like. You can have wider, higher places, go into the mountains. Remember that you can decorate in any way you like. So anything you do, as long as it has some kind of levels like these, it will make it look a lot realistic than the standard zoning in. So next step is we need to connect all the levels. So we use slope terrain, we find the highest spot, and then we just go and connect it. I like to leave some edges around, so it looks a bit more realistic, and we do that to every single level, and we make sure that trucks and all the equipment actually could get up on top of it. In this case of scenario, we have it a bit wider because we're gonna be placing a road in these levels, which we will do very soon. Now that we have dealt with the slope terrain and connected all of the levels, we will build out the road all the way to the top. Just to add, you don't need to always have the road, but in this case of scenario, our levels are quite wide, and once we're gonna be zoning in or industry, the mine, if it's too wide, you'll see props popping up around, and some of them will not be nice looking at all. They won't gonna be fit. So in this case scenario, because the levels are quite wide, I'm actually building out the road, and we will split these levels in two separate mines, which we'll do later in the video. As we have finished with the road layout, we will be placing a mine. So what I will do here is place it one mine at the bottom of the mining area and the second one on the top. But with the one at the bottom, we will connect, zone in the mining area all over from this side. All right, so that saves us as I said previously, it ain't gonna be too wide, and the props ain't gonna be popping around and ruining the aesthetics of the mine. So let's connect this side of the mine. Now that we have finished with the bottom part of zoning in the mining area, we will start at the top part, which will be on opposite side of the road. And now we have finished both of the sides, zoning in the mine. Next step we need to do is delete the fencing, because we're gonna be blending in the rest of the area. We're gonna pick our surface and we will fill in all of the mining area that we want, just to make sure that it looks like same. As you can see near the road where I was placing in the actual mining area, there is some gaps, so this is why we will just place the surface all over the mine. Our next step is, you can see that everything blends in. So what we will do, we need, where it's sloping down, we need to separate it, make a shadow, make separation there. Actually looks that there is levels, because the shading in game, when we come to these kind of areas, it just doesn't work. So what we do, we go and place a darker rock surface. And once we have done it to one level, we go and do that to every single one of the levels. And what I also like to do, on these sides of the mine where it looks quite ugly, what we will do, we will surface that area in as well, just to make sure that it looks different, and later on we will just hide imperfections with trees and rocks. And as we have gotten this far, you can see that I have placed already a couple of rocks here and there. And where I put them is all the corners and imperfection locations where you can hide something, but at the same time improve the aesthetics of the looks of the mine. So just with rocks, you need to have a feel for it. Like, if it feels that it should be there, place it. Don't overthink it, just place it, because it makes it look a lot better. And once you have done with the rocks where you want them, next step, don't forget about this, place some bushes. It can be smaller, bigger, but once you place them, it just feels more alive, at least for me. So I just go and place them where it feels right. And the next step, don't forget about this. Pick the trees that you have in the map and go around the edges just to hide all of the imperfections, because let's be honest, it's not perfect looking on the edges, but once you have placed some of the trees, it looks much better, because you can't see the imperfections as much. Next step is you need to choose how you're gonna fill out the surrounding area of the mine. You need to make sure that it's a big looking mine. So for me, in this case, I have chosen that I will build out a train station. It's not the case that you need to always do it to make it look good. It's just for me, in this scenario, I have chosen that I will make a train station, a cargo station in this area. So next step which I did was connect the main motorway going past our mine area and our cargo station. One more thing that I normally do, if there is enough space, I would place a stone mine in the same area as well. As with that, you can nicely fill in the space which is not as good shaped as you would want it to be. So we're gonna place it down here and just fill in the area. And all of the big mines, they have maintenance yards, and what we will do, we will actually work on making a maintenance yard down here. In my head, every these kind of big mines, they're one company. So what we will do, we'll just adjust the color scheme for all of the buildings nearby, which will be part of our mine, including the train station. And we can't forget about parking. That's actually quite a good filler. And this gravel car park fits right in. And as we have quite massive mines, we can't forget about storage. So what we will do, we will just place storage down in this area, which is quite close to our actual mining operations. So it means that it will be absolutely perfectly placed and local to our mining. So as you can see, the front of our mining area is almost finished. There's few spots left near the train station, but it already looks like a well-established mining area. And yeah, let's fill in the industry down here. That's it for this build. This was part of my build method, created outside main episodes but fully connected to the One Map, Two Countries series. Is the way I test, refine and improve things before they become part of the bigger world. If you want to see how this fits into the wider map and where it goes next, the main series continues as usual. Thanks for watching.